I'm doing a video today, and this particular video just proves exactly what I've been saying in my other videos. Now, I come across these two other day, might have been about 4 days ago, but didn't leave a comment until like a couple of days after. And funnily enough, another channel who I've had a bit of a dispute in my comment section last year also did these two like a day after or 2 days after I left a comment on the channel pointing out the shit on these two. Now what I'm going to point out is these two here talk about every single thing that I've mentioned about the scripted actor reality bullshit, how they all push it, how they're all pissing the same pot, all people who come on the podcast are all the same. You know, they're willing to talk about every single subject as long as they're telling you about that subject. And as soon as you do Uno reverse on these fuckers, yeah, they lose the shit. Now, it's pretty simple, yeah, that all these people that are giving us this information all have these symptoms on them: slit eyes, big fucking gummy smiles, you know, pointy weird noses, all other shit that I've been pointing out. Now, these two, now we're going to listen to them, and we're just going to listen to what they're telling us, yeah? And we're also going to point out the slit eyes, the body language, and everything that goes with it. Now, these two in comment section, they says, oh, you know, basically saying that I'm stuck down the lizard rabbit hole. This lizard rabbit hole's been dug and fucking filled in a while now, because I can just see straight through nonsense that you're all fucking spouting. And you don't like it when people who you think are listening to you go, hang on a minute, what about you guys? And you all lose your shit. And this is just going to prove what I have been saying. And also, when these other channels are calling people shills and controlled oppositions, I'm saying it's fucking deeper than that. There are other channels that have pointed it out that do call these other channels tares, but they seem to pick and choose who they expose and who they don't expose. And if someone's giving them a bit of information that they like, then they won't bother exposing it. Now, that's not me. A spade is a spade, yeah? And that's as simple as that. So I'll call these people out with it, and I'll see what sort of responses I get in comment section, whether I get abuse or I get crickets in comment section, because these two here are a prime example of what controlled shill, tear, lizards, whatever you want to call these people. Because even now you can see just at the right beginning she's got a slit eye. This one here, she's going crazy. Her body language says it all. Now, all these people, like I've said, giving us this information have these symptoms. And it's a little bit funny how they're always giving us this information. Every conspiracy known to man, they talk about it and they'll tell you all the info. But as soon as you do Uno reverse on their asses, mate, your research is shit. You don't know what you're talking about. And this is what you're dealing with. And let's just take a listen and watch. And we're going to watch this one especially. She loses her shit all the time, and she knows, starts scratching her ear, all other shit. And look at this. I can't smile, and normal people can't smile and have a massive, you know, with all the gum showing. It's just not fucking normal. But let's just watch them and listen. And it proved my fucking point.
Hello. Welcome to the Tash Index Flex. We're reporting live from the car, which we're
Look at this one here. And I'm going to do a video with it all slowed down, because I can't slow it down as easy on this one because it's Fruit TV. But we're going to watch her how this one itches, scratches, looks away, double blinks, triple blinks. And she looks sheepish. When she knows this shit's happening, they keep looking at themselves in the camera to check to see if their eyes are dropping a bollock. Look at her. You can see there. human-shaped round pupils. But yet, these people want to give us all this info that they're giving us, and I've got to believe them. But as soon as I say no, you two are lizard fuckers, then it's like, oh, you're trapped out lizard rabbit hole, you don't know what you're on about, your research is shit, you don't know how to research. No, it's just you just think that we're too stupid to actually go, hang on a minute, who the fuck are you giving me this information? And I'll just look at you. Look, she's twiddling her ear, eyes gone to shit then, blinked, looked away. They're proving my point. These people have had that Flat Earth British on the channel. Other channels have done videos of him exposing him, how true they are. But this is proving it to me. All these people giving me all the info that I'm supposed to listen to, whether it's on Ascension, tarot cards, any other nonsense. It's all these people. They've all got multiple accounts, multiple channels, you know, with lots of subscribers, no subscribers, new channels, you know. We're in this algorithm with these people, yeah? And it's all owned in this section by these people, you know. And I don't believe there's many real people looking for truth in these sections. And I'm willing to point out and call a spade a spade. Now, you know, when I look at some of these channels who aren't very consistent in what they're pointing out and who they're pointing out, this is why I know that some of these people that get pointed out at certain times are meant to get outed, you know, and make these channels look credible. Once a character's like had its time, they start exposing them as a shill or they do something wrong. See, I go to shit then. Big pupil, you know. She knows it's happening. She's like, fuck, shit. Don't let's look down. Proving me right every time. There you go. Someone's already pointed out that these two play multiple roles, which they very well might do. But it seems to be the same symptoms amongst the people that are giving us this info, no matter which side of it it is. See, it's like they're just talking now about all this going on protests and all this loose shit. You know, you could spot this a couple of years ago with people that were doing all the protesting. They all had slit eyes and they all had, you know, funny fucking oddities about them. But yet you have to believe that they're all doing good and they're all marching for your freedom and shit like that. But yet here we are catching slit pupils on these people. And when I did leave it in the comments section and they got back to me when I pointed it out and then I told them exactly what I saw, you just get crickets as if you're chatting shit. But this proves that I'm right. You know what I mean? Like I said, it might not be physical. They might have sold out and they've got a manifestation or a host or some shit like that. But part of me is like, nah, I think it's a bit more than that. And that's the hard part, to get your mind around. The fact that people look like you and they're just constantly trying to deceive you and make you and lead you down a garden path. But yet they want to give you all information that they tells you is righteous and right and that they're right. And they're not, they're just full of shit. And like I said, when you flick it round on them and say, what about you guys? They lose the shit. And it's proving it again. Let's just watch this one. We're at, what, 3 minutes in this. There's some belting stuff about 6 minutes in this video. But we'll see who comes out at woodwork. You know, we'll see how quick some comments are to defend them. Or I'll hear nothing and it'll be just scrubbed under algorithm somewhere. Because that's what happens.
And I tried talking about it to you before, haven't I? And I can't, and you know why now.
But I'm going to put a video after this one, slowed down, showing this in more, you know, the particular time that it's happening. You can see it happening, you know, and they know it's happening because they're looking at themselves in the camera to see if this shit's happening. And then when they can see it, they have to like look away or pretend they're doing something else. So these two have been caught bang to rights. And as soon as I just scrolled through the content and I just saw some of people that were on the podcast, it was game over. So what is a controlled opposition? Are there tares or Freemasons. You have to be a tear to be a Freemason. Does all these things come out on you when you do sell out, when you are actively, deliberately deceiving people on a daily basis? You know, because, you know, I'm not down that these two have got a filter on it, you know, because some stuff, you know, the power of CGI on some stuff, you know, I throw it out there, and I broke it down into sections and gone down into the real world of the videos that I found, and it's still there. So it's either all CGI that you've got, which I know that it's not, because I know some people, I've seen some people out auditing doing the videos, so I know those people are real because I've seen them around my local area before. So, you know, you've got to say what's CGI and what's not, and that's what it is. You know, break down what you think is real or what isn't real or looks dodgy, and then, you know, rest of it, there could be people wearing prosthetics en masse. But these two, she knows it's happening, this one. She knows full well, that's why she's put her hand up to her face thinking, yeah.
I've called it the quantum fields for years because I didn't have a name for it.
But yeah, I'm going to put another video up on these two, showing it slowed down. But yeah, she knows it's happening. See that slip then? But yeah, on the slowed down video, it'll be there, and you'll be able to see it better. Like you did see it on this, but it's just hard for me to slow down and stop. But here we go. Tash and Bex, controlled lizard, tear, mantis, insectoid, sellout, whatever you want to call it. Same symptoms on these people again, talking about every single conspiracy that we talk about. But as soon as you flick it round on these two, that these two are lying fuckers, then, you know, your research is shit. But that's not the case. I'm bang on with what I'm saying about you guys.